Success. Success requires work, but it's hard to put that work in when you don't think you deserve the outcome, when you don't give yourself credit whenever you have some achievement or whenever you get some reward for something you worked really hard at. It sucks. You never get that sense of fulfillment. You never get that reward that drives you to push yourself even farther. So you never really feel that need to succeed because you don't value yourself. You don't value your life among other people's. You bring yourself down. You hold yourself below people, even though you're working a hell of a lot harder than a lot of people out there. You are a lot more interesting than a hell of a lot of people out there. And it's not even about who you are compared to other people. It's about who you are compared to who you were in the past. It's not about other people. So that too, focusing on what other people are all about is how you really get down there and stop caring about yourself. It's how you really stop focusing on what's important, is by comparing yourself to others. So start by not even doing that. Never compare yourself to someone else, because everyone's in a different situation, different starting point, different everything. So your situation, your life cannot compare to anyone else's. And I guarantee you would not want to be anyone else besides yourself. I guarantee you that. So it's hard. It's hard to work hard. It's hard to work hard, and it's hard to work towards something when you don't really feel like you're going to be any happier when you get there. You don't really feel like anything's really going to change in your life. You kind of feel helpless. It's hard. It's hard to make it there. It's hard to make it to a point where you value yourself highly enough to get to that point where working feels like an accomplishment. Working hard feels like you're actually achieving something. You're actually working towards something where you're going to be happy with yourself, where you're going to feel fulfilled, where you're going to be proud of yourself, because you don't really let yourself become proud of yourself that much. You don't really let yourself let go and be happy with yourself. And it's paradoxically causing you to not do anything. And now if you didn't feel good achieving stuff, now you don't feel good at all when you're just stagnant, not doing anything. So just notice how focusing on the bad things, beating yourself up for messing up all those times, it's not helping you. Being hard on yourself is not helpful. A lot of people try to put it that way, where being hard on yourself, holding yourself to the highest of standards every single time, this and that, is going to get you somewhere. Those are the people who do that over and over again and don't know how to escape it. Those are the people who don't know how to escape that pattern of just hating on themselves and them never being enough for themselves. If you're not enough for yourself, you're never going to be enough for anyone else. And that's where you self-isolate yourself. That's where you become a person that nobody wants to be around, is because you don't put any love into yourself. You don't put any love into yourself. You don't appreciate yourself for what you're doing in life, because you're really doing a lot. You're doing a lot. Whatever you're doing in life, you're doing a lot, and you're doing something because you're living. You're on planet Earth. You're on planet Earth, and you're doing something. You're going through life. You survived another day. So just be proud of yourself for even that. Be proud of yourself for the small things. Be proud of yourself for the small things. Be proud of yourself for getting up in the morning and for deciding to do something instead of deciding to just sit in bed all day. Be proud of yourself for that, because you could do that. There's so many things you could do than what you're doing that are worse than what you're doing. So don't just focus on being happy with yourself, being happy with who you're becoming, because there's no other person you're ever going to be. Stop trying to be someone else. Stop focusing on other people and how great they are. Become the great version of yourself. Actually get there and appreciate yourself for it. Appreciate yourself. Stop. This is hard. Appreciate yourself. It's hard. It's hard to appreciate yourself because once you do that, you feel like you're going to give up. You feel like you're going to stop and you're going to become stagnant. But no, appreciating yourself refuels you. It adds to that bucket of, yeah, when I do something good and I succeed, I actually give myself credit and I actually let myself enjoy it a little bit. Because that's how, when you work and work and work and then you don't get enjoyment, that's how you fall into the other versions of enjoyment that aren't good. Those instant gratifications, all those other things. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to talk about it, but you know what I'm talking about. All those things. That's how you fall into that. That's how you fall into that. It's because you never appreciated yourself for the actual good things you did. So that happiness, that enjoyment from that never came along, so you found other ways. You found other ways that are easier because it's hard. Once you work and work and work, it's hard. But that high should be there. That enjoyment should be there. But when it's not, when you have this thing programmed into your brain where your best is never enough, you go to other things. You find other ways to get that enjoyment, get that pleasure. That pleasure that you never found in just enjoying life and succeeding in what you want to do in life. You never got that enjoyment. So, I guess the gist of it all is just congratulate yourself for the small wins. Congratulate yourself for getting through another day. Congratulate yourself for who you are, because you are a unique person. You are a person who has been put on this earth. You are a person who does unique things, and you're a person that is, no matter who you are, you mean a lot to a lot of people. You mean a lot to a lot of people. Without you being here, it would be a lot less interesting of an earth. So just realize that. Realize that and stop being so hard on yourself. Don't let those losses, because human brains statistically process losses 2 times harder than wins. So don't be that person. Try and find a way where you focus on the wins and you let the wins ride out. You enjoy those wins. You keep going, because when you feel good, you do good things. So let yourself feel good from those wins. Let yourself feel good and let that momentum build, instead of just one little bad day, one little bad thing, one little bad action, one little mistake. Ruin a whole day, ruin a whole week. Because that's dumb. That's unwise. Don't let that happen. Just do things that you enjoy. Put the work in. Let yourself enjoy that accomplishment. Let yourself enjoy it. And then ride that momentum and become a person who actually gives themselves credit and loves themselves, because you're never going to become a successful person. You're never going to become the person you want to be. You're never going to become a person other people like, other people love, if you don't love yourself. It's really cliche. Everyone says it, but it's really important to love yourself, because you may think you do, but you could love yourself a lot more. There's some people out there who you love more than yourself, and that shouldn't be the case. You should love yourself the most. You should value yourself the most, because you are the only person in your body. You are the only person you're aware of. You are the only person who you control. So love yourself and respect yourself, because this is the body you got put into. This is the body you're going to live out the rest of your life with. And this is the mind and body and soul that you were granted, and you should treat well. You should value. You should work with. You should work towards. You should be friends with instead of enemies with. Don't be your own enemy. And just give yourself credit. Love yourself. Just give yourself credit and love yourself. And just become that person you want to be, because that's all you really can be. That's all you can really do on this earth. You can become a person you want to be. You can experience life the way you want to, and just love yourself. Love yourself till the day you die, because that's all you can do. Just love yourself. Well, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.